Hi, it's Rosanna, and this I'm calling Rosanna Unsupervised, which, if you know me, is so perfect, right? Okay, enough of that. This letter, our question today is from Sarah from Idaho. And Sarah writes, I want to start an organic food delivery company in my neighborhood. I just found out that someone else started the very same type of business a year ago. Should I just forget it? Should I look at something new? Absolutely not. It sounds like you've taken some time and you've narrowed this down and you're really genuinely pumped over it. So why should you give it up? No, absolutely not. You just need to find an angle, a way to do the very same business with a little different spin. Now, when I started doing branding, marketing, coaching, and dealing with both medical and dental professionals and women out there, and sometimes that line blurs, it became apparent to me that there were a lot of people out there doing it, and it was being done a whole lot differently. It was far more serious, and let's just admit it, I'm not the one to come to if you want someone who's really buttoned up and really serious. I love the fun of it. Let's all have a little sense of humor. But the events I would go to surrounding the industry were more pitch fests. And what I mean by that is you would go and what you were expecting to hear was something enlightening and exciting and fun about marketing or branding or coaching. And what you got instead was a super pitch fest whereby someone would stand on the stage and sell. And they were selling high-end products or high-end online courses. And there was absolutely zero in the way of content and zero in the way of something to share. So, the best thing I can say to you is I went and did a bunch of research and found that out and then witnessed that when I went to these seminars. Find something that's different. Google it. The most fabulous, magical search engine ever. Google it. Look at the way it's being done, and more particularly, look at the way it's being done in your neck of the woods. Ask people with whom this other company works for feedback. Just do a little research with them, and maybe you know someone well enough that's having this other service deliver, and they can give you maybe some insight into, well, they're pretty stiff with their rules, or they'll only deliver on Wednesdays, and I really need mine done on Fridays. But there's always a way to find out how things are being done and just make it a little bit different. Make it yours. Because let's face it, coming up with a brand new, shiny, never been done before idea these days is almost impossible. Pretty much, when people think of franchising or they think of businesses, been there, done that. There are a lot of businesses out there, and what make them successful or make them not successful is the personality and the manner in which they're delivered. So try to take this business concept, try to conceptualize your perfect client, and then find out how it's being done now and how you might make it different. And I bet you'll have a lot more business than you can even handle, Sarah. I think that you've got a great idea, and I don't think any of us should shoot down our dreams or that very thing that makes us so happy to think about just because somebody else is doing it. Find a way to make it yours. Show off your personality. Show off your marketing skills, whatever it is. Maybe you're great at graphic design. Maybe your labels are so much cuter. It doesn't have to be one thing, but make sure it screams you. So Sarah, thank you again for sending in your question. We look forward to these every week, and we'll just keep them coming as they come to us. If you like this, please make sure that you give us the thumbs up or you share it on social media, Facebook, Insta, whatever you have. And be sure, if you're not already a member of my private email list, be certain to sign up at www.rosannajenkins.com. And we'll keep bringing this to you. And if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them in the comment box. And I find that sometimes somebody will come up with something and it's just genius. And we didn't think of it, but in watching the piece, you thought of it. So we can share it and everybody just gets a little more successful. So until next time, get out there and crush it, girls.